In this video, you'll learn how to create a dynamic school management system with multiple interactive dashboard pages. Just follow this video step by step and you can build it yourself. First, you already have school-related data in the datasheet. If you need this dataset, you can find the download link in the video description. Now, select any cell in the data range. Now, go to the Insert tab and click Pivot Table. Give sheet name, Pivot, and apply color. Go to the View tab and remove the grid lines. Now, let's start creating the pivot table. Watch carefully. Drag the school branch to the rows area. Drag the educational stage to the columns area. Then, drag the school branch again into the values area. Click the value field, then select Value Field Settings. In the custom name box, type School Count, then click OK. Now, right-click inside the pivot table and select Pivot Table Options. Uncheck Autofit Column. Go to the Totals and Filters tab and uncheck Show Grand Totals. Click OK. Now align and organize the pivot table neatly. Now, you can see that the school data looks much cleaner and more organized. Drag the pivot table slightly downward to create space at the top. Select the header cells above the table, then enter the school type. Next, let's create dynamic values. In the value cell, type Counta, then select the preschool value from the pivot table, add plus 1000, and press Enter. Copy the formula and paste it into the cells below. Repeat the same process for the remaining school types by adjusting the cell references accordingly. Once completed, copy the entire pivot table and paste it beside the first one. Remove all existing pivot fields. Now drag Class to the Rows area. Drag Actual to the Values area. Right-click the pivot table and open Pivot Table Options. Go to Totals and Filters, turn on Grand Totals. Click OK. Now create a KPI section above the table. Enter the header and KPI category. For the Values column, type Counta. Select the school count value from the first pivot table and add 1000. Press Enter. For the remaining KPI values, link them to the corresponding values from the second pivot table. Next, copy the pivot table again and paste it beside the others. Remove all existing fields. Drag Rank into the Rows area. Drag the Student Name Rows area. Drag Percentage into the Values area. Click the Percentage field and select Value Field Settings. Choose Average and click OK. Now select the percent values and increase the decimal places. Next, click the drop-down filter, select only the top 3 ranks and press OK. Now right-click the pivot table and select Pivot Table Options. Go to Totals and Filters and turn off Grand Totals. Then open the Display tab, enable Classic Pivot Table Layout and click OK. Right-click the pivot table and remove the rank subtotal. Next, copy the pivot table and paste it beside the others. Remove all the current pivot fields. Now drag Project into the Rows area. Drag the project again into the Values area. Click the drop-down arrow on the Value field. Choose the top 10. Change the number to 8 and click OK. Now right-click the pivot table and select Pivot Table Options. Go to Totals and Filters and turn off Grand Totals. Click OK. Next, create a header above the pivot table and name it Event. Now link the first value from the pivot table, then drag down to automatically link the remaining cells. Next, copy the pivot table and paste it beside the previous one. Remove all the existing fields. Drag Rank into the Filters area. Drag Student Name into the Rows area. Drag Percentage into the Values area. Click the Percentage field and select Value Field Settings. Choose Average and click OK. Now select the percentage values and increase the decimal places. Next, click the drop-down filter. Choose Value Filters and select Top 10. Type 6 and click OK. Now right-click the pivot table and select Pivot Table Options. Open the Display tab, enable Classic Pivot Table and click OK. Next, copy the pivot table again and paste it beside the previous one. Remove all existing fields. Drag Rank into the Filters area. Drag Student Name into the Rows area. Drag Percentage into the Values area. Click the drop-down filter. Choose Value Filters and select Top 10. Change top to bottom. Enter 6 and click OK. Now select the percentage values and increase the decimal places. Right-click the pivot table and select Pivot Table Options. Open the Display tab, enable Classic Pivot Table and click OK. Next, add headers above the pivot tables. Now all pivot tables are ready. Next, add a new sheet and rename it as Dashboard. Select all the cells and apply a light background color. Now go to the Insert tab and choose a shape from recently used shapes. Draw the shape on the left side of the dashboard and set it to No Outline. Next, draw another shape across the top section. Set the shape fill color to white and the outline to No Outline. Go to Shape Effects, Shadow, Outer Shadow. Next, add another shape and apply the same fill color, outline, and shadow settings. Now select the same shape again and apply an orange fill color. Duplicate this shape 3 times and apply different colors that match the dashboard theme. Now duplicate the shape at the top and create a total of 4 identical shapes. Now place the icons and logo on the right side of the dashboard. If you don't have the icons, you can insert free icons directly from Excel. Place the logo on the left side of the header section. Now go to Insert, Text Box. Draw a text box and set it to No Fill and No Outline. Type your school name. Next, insert another shape below the school name. Apply a light fill color and remove the outline. Type Dashboard. Set the text color to a dark shade. Now duplicate this shape. Set the shape fill to No Fill and the text color to white, and change the text to Teachers. Duplicate it again and change the text to Students. Repeat the same process for Events, Exams. Now align the cap icon at the top left corner. Duplicate the text box. Set the text color to black. Type the main header, School Management System. Remove bold formatting and set the font size to 28. Now duplicate the text box. Set the font size to 14 and make it bold. Change the text to the current school year. Place a book icon beside it. Next, align the 4 icons inside the KPI card shapes. Duplicate a text box and enter the KPI names. Then duplicate another text box. Delete the existing text and type equals. Go to the pivot sheet, select the school count value, and press Enter. Set font size 24. Bold on. Font color. Match the KPI icon color. Next, duplicate the text box, type equals, go to the pivot sheet, select the teacher's count value, and press Enter. Apply the same font size and color settings. Now, duplicate the text box again, link it to the student's count value from the pivot sheet, and apply the same size and color formatting. Repeat the same process for the parent's count value. Then apply the same font size and color settings. Once completed, your KPI section will be ready. Next, duplicate a text box and type Educational Stage. Set Font Color Black. Font size 24. Now go to the pivot sheet. Select the school type and value table. Go to Insert, Recommended Charts, All Charts. Choose Clustered Column Chart and click OK. Cut the chart and paste it into the dashboard sheet. Remove all unnecessary chart elements. Set the chart area to No Fill, No Outline. Now go to Insert, Shapes. Choose a 3D shape and draw it. Remove the outline and duplicate it 5 times. Apply different colors that match the dashboard theme. Then, cut and paste these colored shapes over the chart bars to create a unique custom visual effect. Next, double-click any bar in the chart and set the gap width to 70%. Next, duplicate a text box and enter the names of all educational stages. Insert small round shapes beside each name and apply matching colors. Repeat the same design for all categories. Once completed, duplicate another text box. Type equals, go to the pivot sheet and select the preschool value. Press Enter, make the value bold. Repeat the same process for all remaining educational stage values. Next, duplicate a text box and change the title to Activities and Events. Now duplicate another text box. Type equals, go to the pivot sheet and select the first event value. Press Enter. Repeat the same process for all remaining event values. Next, insert a rectangle shape. Set it to No Fill, green text color. Type View All. Draw it in the required position. Next, open the pivot sheet. Go to the Insert tab and click Slicer. Select day and month, then click OK. Cut the slicers and paste them into the dashboard sheet. Now right-click the slicer and select Slicer Settings. Uncheck Display Header and click OK. Apply the following settings. Apply a suitable slicer style. Next month slicer. Apply the following settings. Apply a suitable slicer style. Now right-click each slicer and select Report Connections. Select all pivot tables and click OK. Repeat the same steps for the day slicer. Test the slicers. Wow! Everything updates automatically. Next, add 4 new sheets and name them Teachers, Students, Events, Exams. Now create navigation links. Select the dashboard shape and press Ctrl+K. Choose Place in this document. Select Dashboard and click OK. Repeat the same process for Teachers, Students, Events, Exams. Once all links are completed, delete the temporary sheets if required. Next, add a new sheet and name it Image. Create the following headers. Name. Name without underscore. Image. Apply header formatting and colors. Now open the data sheet, filter the rank column, and select only the top 3 ranks. Copy the student names and paste them into the image sheet. Paste the same names into the second column. Press Ctrl+H. Find _replace with space. Click Replace All. Your names will now display correctly. Next, go to Insert, Pictures, this device. Select all ranked student images and insert them. Align the images one by one. Once completed, paste the matching student name in the corresponding image row. Repeat the process for all student images. Now create these headers. Rank, name, name on dashboard, %. Next, go to the dashboard sheet and select January in the month slicer. Open image sheet, type name cell equals. Return to the pivot sheet. Link the first ranked student's name. Press Enter. Drag the formula down. In the next column, enter a VLOOKUP formula. Select the student name cell, then select columns A to B. Enter 2, false, and press Enter. Drag the formula down. For the percentage column, link the first percentage value from the pivot table and drag the formula down. Now return to the dashboard sheet. Insert a rectangle shape. Apply green fill, no outline. Next, insert another rectangle shape. Set the fill color to white and apply a shadow effect. Type first, duplicate the shape 2 times. Change the labels to second, third. Apply different colors to match the dashboard theme. Next, copy any student image from the image sheet and paste it onto the dashboard. Press Ctrl+F3. Click New. In the name box, type first. Then, in the Refers to box, type =indirect. Click the range selector. Go to the image sheet and select the first ranked student's name. Type first. Press Enter. Apply a green outline around the image. Now, when the month slicer changes, the image will update automatically. Next, go to the image sheet, copy any student image, and paste it into the dashboard sheet. Press Ctrl+F3. Click New. Create a new name. Second, use indirect, and select the second-ranked student's name. Press Enter. Type second, press Enter. Apply the outline formatting. Next, go to the image sheet, copy any student image, and paste it into the dashboard sheet. Press Ctrl+F3. Click New. Create the name. Third, use indirect. Select the third-ranked student's name and press Enter. Type 3, then Enter. Apply the same outline formatting. Next, align the icons properly. Duplicate a text box. Type equals. Go to the image sheet and select the first student's dashboard name. Press Enter. Set the text color to white. Duplicate another text box. Type equals. Select the first student's percentage value and press Enter. Set the text color to white. Repeat the same process for the second and third students, linking both the name and percentage values. Now click different months in the slicer and watch how everything updates automatically. Next, right-click the dashboard sheet and select Move or Copy. Click Create a Copy and press OK. Rename the copied sheet as Teachers. Now remove all the images and charts. Keep the navigation panel on the left side and align it properly. Change the page title to Teachers. Set the Teachers menu text to a dark color and apply a light fill color to its background shape. Leave the other navigation menu items in white. Next, go to Insert, Pictures, this device. Select the teacher images and insert them into the sheet. Duplicate a text box and enter the teacher's name. Duplicate another text box and enter the subject name. Repeat the same process for all teachers. Beside each teacher, add the corresponding subject details and comments. Once completed, duplicate the teacher's sheet. Rename the new sheet as Students. Remove all the teacher-related details. Change the page title to Students. Keep the other menu items in white. Set the Students menu text to a dark color and apply a light fill color to its background shape. Duplicate a text box and type Best Performance Students. Apply a light theme color. Duplicate the text box again and change the title to Average Performance Students. Now go to the pivot sheet. Select the Best Student Pivot table. Go to Insert, Recommended Charts. Choose Clustered Bar Chart and click OK. Cut the chart and paste it into the Students sheet. Hide all the field buttons. Click the left axis and open the formatting options. Enable categories in reverse order. Remove all unnecessary chart elements. Double-click the chart bars and set the gap width to 130. Turn on data labels. Set the bar color to green and remove both the fill and outline from the chart area. Next, open the pivot sheet again. For the average student pivot table, we need to make a small correction. Click the percentage field and select Value Field Settings. Choose Average and click OK. Now select the pivot table. Go to Insert, Recommended Charts. Choose Clustered Bar Chart and click OK. Cut the chart and paste it into the student's sheet. Hide all the field buttons and remove the unnecessary chart elements. Turn on the data labels. Double-click the chart bars and set the gap width to 130. Set the bar color to a light red shade. Now insert the student images and align them properly. Repeat the same process for all students. Once completed, duplicate the student's sheet. Rename it as Events. Remove all the student-related content. Change the page title to Activities and Events. Set the Events menu text to a dark color and apply a light fill color to its background shape. Keep the student's menu text in white. Updating all the event details manually would take time, so we've already created. Next, duplicate the events sheet. Rename it as Exams. Remove the event-related details. Change the page title, Exam Schedule. Set the exam menu text to a dark color and apply a light fill color to its background shape. Keep the events menu text in white. Finally, insert your exam schedule details and align everything neatly. Now, let's check the final result. Just click the slicers and watch the entire update automatically. This makes the dashboard fully interactive and dynamic. And that's it. Your school management system dashboard is now complete. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials.